So that's that. The last thing is, you may be aware, there was a very dear family, part of our church, Dennis and Barbara Keehn. Dennis passed away in 2011, and Barbara Keehn, for probably the last 2 years, has been seriously struggling with Alzheimer's and kind of been homebound, and the family's been taking care of her. So she hasn't been in church very much, but she passed away over, when was it? It was right before Christmas, I think, or right after Christmas. Yeah. And the family asked us, we'll let you know what's happening after the holidays and all of that. And they decided to not hold a service for her. And yet, we want to honor her. Like, she was truly a blessed part of this fellowship, and she will be missed truly. So I have a picture of her and Dennis there. Man, so sweet. And it's at one of their granddaughters, Angela. And if you missed it, I'll just read her obituary that they posted in the paper. It says, Barbara Keehn was born in Bon Terre, Missouri in 1941. She died December 20th, 2024 at the age of 83 in Eureka. She was the second oldest of 4 siblings, and Barbara moved with her family to California at the age of 12 and to Eureka in 1974 with her children Jimmy Joe, Thomas, and Darcy. Barbara was a devout Christian member of Calvary Chapel for 50 years and spent many years evangelizing and spreading the teachings of Christ. She brought many people to Jesus through the church, and Barbara met and married Dennis Keehn in 1990, and the two were happily married until Dennis's death in 2011. During her lifetime, Barbara was a medical assistant and spent 20 years as a nurse at Eureka Pediatrics, where she retired to raise her grandchildren, Angela, Wesley, Storm, and Waylon. Those kids were in my Sunday school class. Truly a blessing. Known as Grandma Barbie to many, her home was open to anyone looking for warmth and compassion, and was grandma to anyone who needed it. She was a voracious reader, could always be found in her favorite recliner, with her grandchildren on her lap and a dog at her feet. Her favorite color was yellow. Her house inside and out was yellow. In addition, Barbara spent her time crocheting and tending her backyard garden. Preceded in death by her mother, Una, her father Norman, her husband Dennis, her son Jimmy Joe, her brother Joe, and sister Carol, and survived by her children Andrew, Patty, Thomas, Ryder, and Darcy Gray, along with an abundance of grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Her family would like to thank Hospice of Humboldt for their amazing care. So, she will be missed. And her and Dennis still have an impression upon this fellowship, my life, truly, as well as many here. So we'll miss her.